So this was definitely something unexpected. Um, Basically, this morning, very early, like at 3 a.m., somebody broke into the Chu family's car and proceeded to shoot Brother Chu and take off with Mama Chu in the car. Tofia was able to make it out, but she is unable or unsure to check in on their condition in the hospital. So, as of right now, we think that Brother Chu has passed away and that Mama Chu is severely injured. At least that's according to the report. I do want to say also that this was not meant to be my first YouTube video. This situation is extremely heavy, and I'm going to be handling this as delicately as possible. So I'm just going to take this moment to give my sincerest condolences to Tofia at this time, because again, it's just something that no one should have to go through. Albuquerque News Raw was actually able to post the press conference, so I'm going to be clipping that up and showing that to you now.
This all started with the vehicle, I think you can see it, it's resting that way, was in a parking lot of a church near that park. There were three adults in the vehicle. Apparently someone approached them. One of the victims reported that the driver, who was her brother, was shot. And then the suspect tried to grab her and pull her out of the passenger seat. She was able to get away and flee. There was another female victim, who I believe is the mother of those two, was also shot. At that point, the suspect fled in their car with the male who was deceased and with the mother who was shot and injured. At that point, the suspect was driving their car. He crashed out just a little further down here from me, crashed into a black Jeep. The individual who was in the black Jeep then got in a confrontation with the suspect who had been driving the car. A security guard at the apartment complex just down the way here on the south side of Montgomery then approached the confrontation. Then they ended up in the parking lot of the apartment complex, the security guard and the suspect. At that point, at least one shot, possibly two shots were fired. All three were transported. So the original male was transported, but he died as well. And the mother was transported. She's believed to be in stable condition at this point.
So this all but confirms it. They're parked in this church's parking lot. A lot of homeless people do park overnight in church parking lots. There's kind of an unsaid rule that you wouldn't commit a crime in a church parking lot, but clearly some people that are evil enough just don't care. There's some more proof that this is, in fact, the Chu family car. I'm going to show on screen now a picture before the incident of the car, and it matches the spray paint exactly. It's almost like a fingerprint. And there's been some posts from Tofia Chu as well. So I'm going to show that here. I do also want to say that a lot of people are giving Tofia Chu a lot of crap for saying unalived in her Instagram statement, but if you've been following her long enough, this is just what she does. This is like a part of her tics now. So I just don't really understand giving her a hard time about that, considering the situation. And unfortunately, this is just the kind of world that we live in now, where these things happen. I know for a fact there were several lives ago where she was talking about how she was listening to people shoot guns off in the park that they were parked from. And I'm assuming that this is the same area because the guy who ended up committing this crime crashed into the park across the street, went over to the church parking lot, and did what he did. This was not completely unexpected, given that people who are homeless experience much higher risk of harassment and bodily assault than other people who are able to actually lock their doors and keep themselves safe. I do hope that Mama Chu can make a full recovery and Tofia can recover from this situation. Highly traumatic. And I will keep you guys posted on any updates on the situation. I'm also going to be posting a separate video from this situation here shortly, so keep your eye out for that if you liked this video. Please feel free to leave me some comments below, letting me know how I can improve. And if you have any suggestions, again, just feel free to leave them below. Thank you.